Caught a tag trout, hey? That'd be alright, wouldn't it? You receive a free fishing lure. Very nice. I'll have to catch a trout first. G'day everyone, welcome to Out and About with Mick. I'm back at Oberon Dam again. Beautiful sunny Oberon Dam. It's about 8 degrees. And every so often that wind absolutely picks up. I'll turn into it for a moment so you can see what I mean. But anyway, so I've got a bait line out. See just here, a little bait line with a worm on it. And I'm going to rig up my second line with a soft plastic to see how we can fare in this beautiful, beautiful weather. Alright guys, so I'm using the Ignite the Bite Lure Labs that I got the other day in my Tackle Club subscription box. See how that's going to work out for us. Just rig them up here. Kind of a cute looking little thing. Nice and speckly. And we'll see how that goes. As always, try to give it a quick little swim test before you cast it. So just drop him in here and see how he swims. Yeah, he seems to be alright. The jig's a little bit heavy, but given the breeze and everything here, I figured it was worth a try. Of course, listening out for my jingle bells at the same time, just sitting over there, so we won't go too far from that. It's pretty cold here today, so I don't know if there's going to be anything for us to catch, but we'll certainly give it a try. Might turn this way a bit out of that breeze. He's had a stop. That wind's really pushed it back though. Here comes another gust. Now something I noticed when I pulled this Lure Labs lure out of the bag, I smelt it and it just smells like plastic, so I don't think that it's actually scented. So I'm going to give it a few whacks out there as is, and then I might chuck some lure scent on it if there's no nibbles or nothing's happening. And as I said before, I'm not expecting a lot today because it is quite breezy and it's cold and the wind's moving, the water's moving pretty good as well because of the breeze. I did not want to cast over there. Thank you, wind. I know there's a log or two between there and here, so I've got to try to hopefully not end up on it. Oh, all good. Doesn't swim too bad though. When I'm a little bit of a twerk in the water. Bit of a twerk. Gonna get a bit of Nicki Minaj out there and get it going. I'm trying to cast a bit sideways-ish if I can to try to get below a bit of that wind. But I might pull him in a sec and chuck a bit of scent on him. Bit of striped tiger lure scent. Get some scent on this guy. Oh, there we go, got the weed off, that was nice and easy. Get a bit of scent on him and try again. Alright, so I've coated my fingers with the UV lure scent. Try to give it a bit more colour in the water for the fish. Get this guy a nice little coating of it. And that stuff stinks pretty gross, but apparently the fish like it, so we'll see how it goes. But it's a nice little bath. Alright old mate, let's go and see how you go this time. Meanwhile, how's Jingle going? Come on, where's my Christmas in September let's get that going. Get out there while there's very little breeze. Or anything yet, no follows that I'm aware of. Here goes the wind again. I say that I'm going to wake up in Oz, but I'm already here. I don't know if anyone else in New South Wales is counting down the days to the trout season, but yeah, it's about 2 weeks now. 2 weeks. Definitely looking forward to that. Hoping that my fish catch count goes up once that happens. Like last season, good until the winter kicked in, the colder weather kicked in, and then it just went down. I always hear people say, I was getting it before you started looking, and that was a funny thing. I was catching fish, I started filming it and I stopped catching fish. So, don't know, maybe that was just bad luck, bad timing, I don't know. But that can only improve, hopefully. Now guys, I've changed soft plastics a couple of times. The worm on my bait hook's still not really getting any attention over there, but I'm still leaving it in there. I've checked it a couple of times. It's not snagged on anything. I haven't reeled it right back in, but I've just got it and taken the slack out of it. That's how I know it's not snagged. And guess we'll just leave it in there for for as long as it takes. And I suppose the hard thing about bait fishing is your line's in the water. You don't know if the bait's still on there or not. That little worm could have got himself off that hook and swum away for all I know. But all I can do is leave it there. So I've got it sitting on a Paternoster rig. So I've got a sinker at the bottom of the line, and the worm a bit higher up. And that way the worm's floating freely in the water and not weighed at the bottom completely. Gives the fish more of a chance to go, oh yum, dinner. And guess we'll just see how that turns out, won't we? In the meantime, I'll keep flicking the plastic. Every so often that wind picks up again. It's almost like I'm fishing in a wind tunnel. I wonder if the word wing came from the word wind somehow. I looked at the birds on the wind and went, hey, they must be using something like wind. I went, oh, let's call it wing. Nah, I'm probably full of shit. Someone can feel free to look that up if they want. I'm not going to bother. As soon as that wind drops, I'll cast it. You can actually see the little choppy waves that are spitting up from the wind. Blowing it hard. Wait a moment. This is not the sort of place that I really want to get blown in, so we should just ease off a bit. Alright. And I might change up my lure in a minute as well. I haven't seen anybody else. There was nobody else in the car park either. However, you will definitely not see this on camera, but right directly that way is the non-used boat ramp at the dam wall, the Oberon Dam wall, and I can see there is someone Looks like they're fishing from there. I can just make it out. I don't have binoculars or my good camera with me, so I can't even do a zoom in or anything like that, but so I'm not the only crazy bastard out here today. Although when that sun came out, it was a little bit alright. Now, because I don't normally fish with bait, I don't know how long I should leave that worm sitting in that waterfall before I check it. I just don't know. Guess I'll just leave him there, and if I decide I want to move back up around the dam a bit, try a different location, I'll pull it out then, I suppose. I was at home before with the kids and we were watching Jaws, of all movies. One of my all-time favourites. Love that movie. When the old dude comes in and goes, "I'll get your bird for you." I think he might have been at the wrong meeting because they're looking for a fish, not a bird. And he still didn't get it. But there you go. Good old Chief Bro did the job again. Jeez, I don't know what's going on with these guys. It's either weed or grass. Make your mind up. Some would say it's the same thing, but might be just difference in quality maybe. In case you're wondering, yeah, I keep facing the other way while I'm retrieving, and I know that means you guys can't see me doing the retrieve, but it's to just get that wind off the microphone a bit. I might have to get one of those special windsock things. I might change this fella up. Oh, well guys, looks like I've grabbed something off my bait line here. Looks like it might be a little trouty. Can't get that bell to shut up, but that's alright. Oh, there you go, now it's quiet. Come on little buddy, in you come. Alright. Or is it? Oh! No, it's just popped off. I didn't get a good view of what it was. I thought it was a trout at first, the way it was jumping up, but may not have been. So there we go. So it didn't quite hook him right, but it just shows the worms are working. So we'll get another one on there and get it back out again, hey? I just come back in again to change my soft plastic over. I saw it twitching a little bit, saw the rod twitching a little bit, and I thought, well, I better get onto that one. And then it started to play its Christmas music. So we'll it's probably half the problem. The drag is on really tight for some reason. Oh, that's better. Probably lucky I didn't actually break the line then with my drag so tight. Anyway, so I'll re-rig and I'll get back out there. Alright guys, I'm just going to get this old mate back out into the water. Got a nice fresh little wormy on him. Let's see how that goes. Get out of that. Thank you. That wind gust at the last moment. I pushed some of the line into that tree just there. All good now. I'm going to find where my bells went. Because, you know, I've got to find the bells. The bells, boss. The bells. Might have to get a better stick as well, I think, because that one's quite low to the ground and might be affecting how well I pick it up. Something goes off. So before I lift that rod up again, let me grab the stick. There was one over here that I was originally using, but I might just not have shoved him in the ground right. Let me try him again. Hello, my friend. Yeah, now that's in. Let's get old Jingle mate up the end here. We'll just take the slack out real quick. There we go, sitting in the water there. And that's what I'll do. Yep. I kind of dropped him in a bit of a hurry. There we go. Got me old little sparkle fella just there. Alright. And I've adjusted the drag on the bait rod now, so it shouldn't be as much of an issue. Not sure why I had it quite so tight. I think I must have tightened it up again after I'd rigged the line. Didn't realise how tight I'd actually done it. So I haven't gone far, I'm just right there. Certainly within the legal requirement and close enough to hear it ring if it does. Not sure what the legal is. I think you have to be within 20 metres of your rod. Could be 50, but I'm pretty sure it's 20. Why you'd be further than that away anyway, I don't know. I don't know why you would go that far. Wouldn't be able to get back quick enough. I suppose if you're young and fit, you might be able to, but you know. I'm just sort of casting out between these two sorts of trees just here into this bit of water. Just slightly more protected here from the wind a little bit. I'm hoping that it's enough to for some fish to swim in this area here. I think there might have been something nibbling on the end of that when I pulled that up. Alright. Try a slightly slower retrieve. Nope. I wouldn't mind walking all the way around there to over there. There's a good spot over there, but it's extremely muddy and boggy, and I just don't really feel like doing that today. I come back in a couple of days and walk up around, depending on how much rain we get between now and then. If I get too much rain, I might pop around there. Definitely not with my good hocker shoes on. I think I would have learnt from when I did the Shimano rod at the other part of the dam about wearing my boots. Check on my bait rod, make sure that it's still got plenty of taut in its lines, or, you know, as Starlo would say, tight lines. Yeah, he looks like he's that looks like the sinker might have been wedged on something, and I've just loosened it. You can just adjust that a bit. There we go. Well, that old fishy might have got away, and he got himself a free feed. Took that worm with him as well. One before. That's all right. I was going to let him go anyway. Unless it was a redfin, of course. And speaking of redfin, a few weeks' time, actually it might be the middle of November, I'm not sure the exact date, but Oberon are holding the redfin roundup here at the dam. I believe it's a gold coin donation for an entry fee. Prizes on offer and all sorts of things, so come on down and See if we can round up some of those redfin and get them out of a dam. A little bit of a snag in the line. No knot, no, excellent. Fixed. I don't know if it got it. It may have actually got away on me, but the line did give an almighty jerk just then. I got a feeling it may have got off, but yeah, it's not fighting back. So I'm getting ready to wrap up, guys, and didn't get one actually on the board, but got one very close. Got off sort of just the last minute. I can't count that one as a win. I didn't actually pull it out of the water. So, and another one which grabbed a hold, took the bait, and then pissed off of me. But it was still an interesting couple of hours, and that's about all I was out here for. So, but I've got to head off to dinner. So, thanks for joining me, everyone, and probably give another 5 minutes just to see if anything picks up on the worm that's sitting out there at the moment, and if not, I'll pack it up and head on home. Have a great night. Well, guys, just as I was packing up, the bells went. But I think that whatever it was is probably scarpered by now. I'll just feel it for a moment and see if anything grabs it. Pull it up and get these bells off. Yeah, I was just over at the bag, just packing things away, and then boom. Oh, that's a pretty good shot. Okay. I'm pulling it in anyway, so I'll just pull it a bit slowly and see if anything grabs any passing water that happens to be maybe still on there. I got a feeling my bait's gone, to be honest. Oh, no, my worms are still on there. Whatever it was, didn't take the bait, so to speak. Tried to, but didn't. Maybe I'll give it another 5 minutes and just drop it out over the other side over here while those worms are still swimming around. Oh, yeah, over there, yeah, same thing. All right. We'll just see how this goes. I'll just chill here for 5-10 minutes. Chill being the operative word. We'll see what happens, but as that sun's coming down I should say, sunset's dropping through. Yeah, I heard the bells go off. I thought for a moment here we go, but was not to be, unfortunately. Maybe I jumped too soon. I don't know. We'll just wait and see what happens.